Well, I've always been in Burleson. I was literally born in Hughley Hospital, and I've kind of lived here my whole life. And I'm just a normal guy, but honestly, I feel like I have a story to share, and it has to do with the help that the Harvest House gave my family. My name is Ricky Estes, and about 25 years ago, my parents, like many others, ended up having a divorce. And so my mom ended up being a single mom with 3 kids. You would look at our situation, you wouldn't think that we were any different just from the outside looking in, but in a lot of ways we were really struggling. You know, I got used to having beanie weenies every single night for an entire week. I got used to having hamburger helper over and over again, and I didn't think anything different of it. And we went to a place called Harvest House to get our Christmas gifts. And to me as a child, I thought we were just going to a Walmart. And I can remember picking up a jacket and wearing that jacket for the next 3 years. I remember getting Power Rangers. And looking back on it now, I got to have a normal childhood because of what Harvest House did for me and my family. I was talking to my mom just 6 months back, probably, and was just asking her, hey, you know, can you tell me a little bit about it? You probably remember a little better than I do. And she just paused and tears filled her eyes. And she's like, you know, I wanted to give you kids everything. And I remember one year that my daughter, your sister, really wanted a bike. And there was no way I was going to be able to afford that. So we go in there and they're like, what would you like? And I just said, is there a bike? And I just knew they weren't going to have one. Next thing I knew, they're wheeling it out and your sister's just celebrating. She's like, and I'm just crying. And even though we didn't have much over the years after that, I decided that I was going to help. The next time that we had money, I was going to take an angel off that tree and I was going to support them. So not only did it help me, help my sister, it helped the spirit of giving. It helped having a mindset shift of even though I'm down and out, I'm going to help someone else. And it's just amazing the legacy that Harvest House gives, not only to help a child experience joy and help a mother to feel relief, but also to create a legacy of let's give back. I'm thoroughly impressed. They just seem to get better and better. You know, I know with my direct involvement that I have with them at the church, that they are helping pay people's electric bills, that they are helping provide food and services to people that don't know where else to get it. They are trying to create opportunities for people to come and to serve, as well as even opening up that retail shop that they have in town to try to generate more revenue, not for the sake of having a better bottom line, but for the sake of giving more to the community. And you know, I just think there's such a good vision insofar as, you know, because of all the impact that we are making here, why would we not want to scale it up to be able to have more of an impact? And I think that's just wonderful. I think a lot of people think it's about the stuff. And really it isn't even necessarily about that. The stuff does have an importance. You know, you have the ability to kind of play with it, wear it. But really, it's the connection that you get to have with your peers because you have it. You know, and the love that your parents want to show to allow you to have that connection and have those relationships. And unfortunately, it's sometimes the things that allow us to be able to have those connections and have those relationships that we wouldn't have otherwise. And so it's not even in the sense that you're giving the kid a toy. Sometimes you're giving the kid a toy, and because of that, he meets his best friend. And it's amazing how material things can sometimes lead to immaterial that are far more valuable. And if I hadn't had the opportunity, you know, in a lot of ways, I think my life would be a lot different, oddly enough. Yeah, I would encourage you to come and check it out for yourself. They have open books, they have open policies, they have open anything and everything that you can think of. There is no secrets when it comes to the Harvest House. And if there's any hesitation at all, I would say come and check it out. But I know them to be an upstanding, honest organization that I believe in with my whole heart. And I think that if you would just to peel back one layer, you would want to support them not only financially, but also with your time. You know, there are many things that we will regret when we stand at the end of this life, but I think giving back is not one of them. So I'd encourage you to go in and find out the heart behind it, and maybe you'll catch it for your own heart too.